Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Come on, I'm trying to get off of this. Happy Thursday, everyone. Happy Thursday. How's everyone doing today on this good old afternoon, baby? Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to set up my other device. That's all I'm doing here. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Robert. Hey, Auntie Cherry. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Brittany. Got both Britneys in the building. Hey, Rebecca. How's everyone doing today? Happy Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. So thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for this week, honey. It has been great. It has been very, very great. I thank God for it. So, yes, today, y'all, is my goal. 5 coffees every day. If you can give 1, 2, 3, it doesn't matter. It would be appreciated. I thank you guys so, so much. I thank you, thank you, thank you. So, y'all, let's get into. All right, I got to get into 2 things, okay? Now, I want to get into. Hey, Terry, thank you so much, Terry. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. The first thing I want to say, I know a lot of y'all. We had a good conversation the other day in the chat about Miss Shirley. Okay, y'all go back and I don't know if y'all follow Miss Shirley, mother or whatever the case may be, or y'all follow bloggers that tap on Miss Shirley. But I don't really follow too much of the bloggers because they like negative, so I don't really fuck with them like that. But I follow the mother. Miss Shirley had an interview yesterday, honey. Okay, and her interview went very well. Okay. Baby Miss Shirley, honey, got her own hairline out, shampoo, conditioner. Okay, I told y'all Miss Shirley is gonna be popping. Okay, y'all give that girl some grace. Okay, they were saying very mean, malicious things about that little girl, but I told y'all it's gonna be more coming out of Miss Shirley Styles dancing. It's gonna be more. Her mom did say last night, in the interview, is more things coming out that Miss Shirley is gonna be traveling and doing different things. So yeah, Miss Shirley doing her thing. Miss Shirley is definitely doing her thing. I definitely watched her interview last night. Joanne, what's going on, boo? What's going on? So, hey, Auntie Lynn. So I just want y'all to know that's an update from Miss Shirley. Cause baby, they don't like Miss Shirley, honey. How don't you like a 4-year-old child? I was reading some things about they were saying about Miss Shirley this morning too. But this is what I'm telling y'all. It does not matter whether you're doing good or bad. People are gonna still talk about you. And as people, we need to understand that. Okay. You can went to jail for 10 years and come out here and be successful. They're gonna still talk about you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And see, a lot of people, it's sad that people does do that, but that's just life. Okay. But go on over there and check out Miss Shirley. Check her out. She got her own goddamn hairline coming out. Okay. Shampoo and conditioner. Okay. Go support Miss Shirley. Because them damn people, they dogged her out like she was a grown ass goddamn woman. Okay. Now, no, I don't condone men holding her. I don't like it, okay? I don't condone to some of her dancing, okay? That's the only things that I don't like. And maybe her mother can work on that and change that, which I think her mother is going to do. But all the other stuff that they were saying about Miss Shirley, Lord have mercy, honey, I pray, baby. I don't know how people can talk about kids like that, honey, because I ain't got the heart. I can't do it. Miss Shirley did have an interview yesterday. She did take pictures with the guy. He have his own studio, all of that. And what it looks like to me, that Miss Shirley and her mom went out to this guy's house. He have his own platform inside of his house, set up really nice. He said he's gonna buy Miss Shirley some boots on the ground. And she was talking about some of her events and stuff like that. Miss Shirley is going to be selling lemonade and stuff like that. with one of her events that's coming out. So Miss Shirley got some big things going on. So I want y'all to go on over there and check out Miss Shirley. And you know what I'm saying? Because Miss Shirley gonna do her thing. Okay? Now moving on. Okay. Now, Sleepy, where you at? Where you at, Mr. Sleepy? Now, Sleepy. Now, when you post that goddamn video or that picture, whatever you post, okay, that was promoting violence, okay? You claim to be a man of God, whatever you may be with your religion, but that was clearly promoting violence. I don't know how anybody else seen it. I don't know how y'all feel about it. But when you are definitely standing on live, shooting a weapon, and then what you post, you meaning writing, that was clearly promoting violence. You're saying that someone put your baby mother's address out. Well, you don't know who did it. Okay? You don't know who did it. We don't know who did it. I just seen this shit yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and say, oh, yes, I don't know who did it. Okay? It ain't my goddamn business. But I'm just speaking on it. Okay? Because you are a married fucking man and you are so invested in Brianna's business. You are doing the shit that her baby father should be doing. Invested in her business because they are together right now. They have children together right now. And it's okay. And I understand as a father, you're supposed to be concerned about your children, but it's how you're doing it. You are a married man. You are so invested in Brianna's relationship. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm giving behind it. You are invested in her relationship. Okay. But you was not invested when he punched your fucking son in the chest. Okay. You was not invested then. You feel like that was okay, that he punched your fucking son in the chest. And I'm just saying, you know, because I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. But I'm just saying, when you see something, you call it out for what it is. Okay? And I'm also just saying, too, you was up there telling Robert, oh, you the deadbeat father, you don't do this, you don't do that, sign the papers and get your daughter green, get your daughter passport. But you didn't go to your goddamn daughter graduation. Let's call a spade now. I'm just being honest. You didn't go to your daughter's graduation because you said, what? I had to work. Okay, so you need to just be quiet. You need to just be quiet. Okay? Because it seems like to me, Brianna is drama. Well, we know she's drama. But what I'm saying to you is, do your wife see all the things that you're involved in on social media? Do she see that? Or maybe she see it and don't care? Or I don't know if she's afraid of you, or I don't know if she don't see it. I'm just saying, I don't know. But if you was my man, married to me, no, you would not be invested in her shit. Now, I will let you know, your kids is your children. That's it. But that woman has a man now. Let her be his backbone and take up for his woman. Okay? Because that is his woman. And all that, think about, you better not think about putting up my baby mother house or such. How do you know if you can make it there on time enough? You live all the way there and she live in Atlanta. But you're so concerned, but you didn't drive to that goddamn baby graduation. Okay? You're going to regret it. How are they going to regret it? Things can happen and you all win another state. Now, I don't promote violence, but I'm just saying what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be real. You are so invested in her life. You're so invested. I don't know what the problem is. She definitely doesn't see it, D. I don't believe she's seeing it either. I mean, it's just crazy. Yeah, he's very out of pocket. Yeah, it's like, you don't know who putting her address out. You know, of course, sometimes people going to say things that another person did because they don't like them, right? Oh, I don't like them, so let me say such and such did that. Let me say such and such did that. I mean, I'm not investing into putting out people addresses and where they live and their families and children and when this happened. I don't give a fuck about none of that because that's not what I do. I don't care. I come out here and say what I gotta say and I leave it alone. I don't talk about people's kids. I don't talk about the deceased people. I don't do none of that. I just don't have it in my heart to do stuff like that. But what I'm saying, worry about your wife, okay? Worry about your goddamn wife that you're married to. That's what you don't worry about, okay? And say Brianna brought a lot of her problems to this social media. So that's why things is happening the way it happens. And you don't know so much of toxic behavior and narcissistic behavior and all that. So that's why you think that, Brianna is doing everything smart and she's not doing anything wrong. They're just putting out her address. They're picking at her. They're doing this. They're doing that. Brianna has done a lot wrong, like everybody else has done wrong when it comes to this saga. Okay? Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, such and such doing all this. I don't know who doing what, and I don't give a fuck. I don't know who putting out nobody's address. I don't know, because I don't do shit like that. I don't have to sit and think about it, because I know. That's one thing I can say about Miss D. I never put out nobody's address, job, kids, none of that. You never got that from anything over here on my platform. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just weird to me because he is married. Like, you're so invested. Like, man, do something. Do you really work? I'm just saying. Booty boy don't care. Yeah, he don't. They just mad. But where was all the energy when BB was linking people addresses? That's true. That is true. I definitely agree with that. She did do a lot of stuff like that too. And my mom always told me what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You feel me? So don't ever do things to people that you don't want done back to you, because those people is going to definitely do it to you if they that type of person. Because everybody not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say what you want to say about me because you don't know me. I really don't give a damn. I don't address stuff. As y'all know, that my real followers that follow me, they know I don't really address stuff because I really don't care about it. I'm not getting on this platform, give me a headache and my eyes start to hurt and all that shit. I'm just not doing it. I do my commentary on how I feel about something and I move on. There's no hard feelings. It's just commentary. That don't make sense, putting people address out and looking up backgrounds. Yeah, it don't. It's just crazy. Hey, Pam Pooh, what's going on, Boo? Hey, Miss D. Hey, baby, how are you? Yeah, so I mean, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have energy like that. I don't want to do all that stuff. That's not me. Like I said, y'all, I like to wake up feeling good every morning. I like God to bless me. I want to continue my little blessings that I get. I don't want to knock my blessings by doing evil things, because you will reach what you sow. What you do to others, it will come back to you. And I'm a firm believer of that. So that's why I don't do some of the stuff that has been going on and is still going on. I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to be a part of it. I just do me. That's it. I just do me. But I feel like sleeping need to mind his goddamn business and worry about his wife in that house. Okay, worry about your wife. Are you will you have your wife back if someone attack your wife like they're attacking Brianna? Will you have your wife back? Like, I just feel like because if you was my husband, I would ask you, like, babe, what's going on? Like, why are you so invested in this? I understand these your kids. You should take up for your kids. You should be a part of your kid's life. But what is going on? I would have to point out things to him that I don't like what he's saying and what he's doing. I need to know why you're saying these things. You know what I'm saying? Is y'all still messing around? I mean, I'm just saying it as a woman that been married before. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Because you are definitely too invested. You are definitely too invested. I mean, you making threats. You know what I'm saying? You're promoting violence, because that was definitely promoting violence yesterday. I don't know if it's still up. I ain't even report it because I just got the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's just a horrible situation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you really look at it, you're sitting there shooting a weapon. That is really promoting violence. And remember, you have two boys. You have two boys. So you don't want your boys to see you're promoting violence and think that's okay for them. And as they start getting older, they think they can promote violence and treat women like that and talk like that and do things like that. That's not what you want, because your sons are getting older. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want your sons to start becoming rebellious boys. I know, because I got grown kids. So, I mean, it don't make no sense to me. But hey, Felicia, I believe she did it herself from a fake page. She just got sleepy out there making a fool of himself. Hey, Annette, how are you, sweetie? That sounds about right, Annette, and that sounds about right, Felicia. No one is attacking that girl. Because if you want to be honest, y'all, I haven't even seen people talk about her in a minute. Like, really say anything about her, So, I mean, I don't follow everybody, but y'all can vouch about it, if it's true or false, because I don't really follow everybody, you know what I'm saying? But the people that I do follow, I haven't seen them say anything like about her. I wish my husband would ever be on social media. Yes, windmilling for his baby mama. Absolutely. If you can windmill for them children, and that is it. Okay? Which I don't believe nobody will ever pull up at Bree house. This is my opinion. I don't believe nobody will do that. I don't think they will risk what they have and do anything like that. Now, if they see her in public, will I think they may curse out or some shit like that? They may would. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think nobody will actually pull up at her house. You know what I'm saying? And see, sometimes I've been in this saga long enough, and it's not, like I said, it's not the first saga I covered and was bad like this. You know what I'm saying? It's not the first time. I covered Latrice Allen saga. I was in that saga. Okay, we went hard over there in that saga. So I know about that saga too. People was making fake pages over there saying it was Latrice, and it was not her. Now, she did have some fake pages, I ain't gonna lie. But all the fake pages that they say was her, it was not her. You know what I'm saying? They accuse her putting out people's address, talking about people's kids. They do the same thing with Latrice, the same thing. So I know about what sagas can turn into, because we fought like hell over there in that saga. And that saga became just like this saga. Just like this one. Denise, I inboxed you, boo. Check your inbox. Miss M, how you doing? I'm good, and you, how are you? I'm doing good, Miss Annette. I can't complain, baby. I can't complain. I just keep on stepping like Miss Shirley, I keep on stepping, So, I just think, I mean, if you want to be honest, she have not even been living in her house lately. She's been living with John Boy, right? And the boys been there with their dads. I mean, not the dad, the granddaddy. The two boys and the twins have been with her at John Air house. She haven't even really been living there. Because the last post I seen, I think that was around the Memorial Day weekend, that she was at John Air house in the backyard. The kids was having fun, the two sisters and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't know, y'all. It's crazy to me. True, ain't nobody checking for her like that. Okay, got you, Felicia. Because I ain't seen that, from the little few people I follow. I haven't seen nobody, say anything about her, mean or anything. Hey to everyone. I stepped out for a minute. Oh, okay. That's what I heard. She is the roommate. God damn. So, well, I did hear that John Boy did want a roommate. And I told y'all on a live that I did, I think last week or something like that, she was going to be the roommate because she didn't want John Boy to be the roommate. She did not want no other woman in that house with John Boy. She don't want nobody to stay in that house with John Boy because she don't want people to see the real truth if she started saying things to John Boy, doing things to John Boy. She don't want no evidence, and that person would be the evidence. So when you're dealing with a toxic person or a narcissist person, they really don't like people around, because when there's other people around, that's evidence to them. People are evidence, right? So that's why she don't want nobody there. And I also told y'all, whatever he wanted for that roommate, she probably would pay him, so he wouldn't have another roommate to be there. Okay? Because that's how people think. Them toxic people, they think like that. Well, let me do it, I'll be the roommate. Ain't nobody gonna stay here. So when she get mad, see, John Boy is slow as hell too. Because if she is the roommate there, and if she is helping him with any bills in that house, trust me, she got everything documented. I can promise y'all, she got everything documented. She gonna come out with it if she ever get mad on him. What she paid, how much she paid, why she was there, it's gonna be the same shit. I'm telling y'all, because toxic people, narcissistic people, they always have the same traits in everything. When it comes to a husband, boyfriend, kids, what they do to their father, mother, siblings, friends, all of that. It's the same trait. So that's what's going to happen. I don't think anybody would harm those kids at all. Thank you, Denise. I said that. I don't think so. I mean, I know everybody been back and forth in this saga, but I don't look at nobody out here that been in this saga rocking would do that to children. If I did, I would say it, but I don't see that neither. But we got some crazy people in the world. We absolutely do, Denise. Always be alert, because wearing in front of the orange of mine. Yeah. She was out for getting served. Getting served? Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? Who got served, Annette? So you said she was hiding with John Ed because she didn't want to get served. Who served her? What happened? Because y'all know I don't follow everything. So that's why, don't get upset if I ask y'all questions, because I don't follow everything. So some things I don't know. So who in the hell? I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I like to be funny sometimes. Now, who the hell got served? Some folks are really mean. They talk about kids, the deceased. Oh, Lord Jesus, I ain't doing that. But that is true, Miss M. That is definitely true. Yeah, people will talk about deceased kids. Nah, I don't do stuff like that. I don't do it. I never did it, and I won't do that. I'm not gonna do that. So BB got served. So who served BB? What happened? Because somebody put me on it. Who served BB? Why did BB get served? John did. Okay, you said she was staying with John there because she didn't want to get served. Oh, okay. So is this got to do with the Latrice case that she going to court for? Is that it? Okay. I got an inbox. Oh, I didn't know she served her. Oh, okay. Oh shit, I didn't know that. What the hell happened? I didn't know that one. Oh, wow. What the hell happened? Wow. Okay. That's a new one. I didn't know anything about that one. Well, what the hell broke loose, y'all? Ooh, wee. That's okay, Auntie Strokes. She was cool. Harmony speaks. I don't got no problem with her. But I didn't know that. Wow. That's crazy. That's true. Words don't mean nothing. Thoughts most that do, they don't care to say it's to your face, but they'll run. I call them keyboard thugs. Well, what in the hell? D is going down. She met her match. Oh, damn. I didn't know none of this, y'all. Wow. So Harmony served BB. And how long ago was this? Damn. That's crazy, y'all. That is crazy. I didn't know nothing about that. The only thing I knew about was, her and Latrice got to go to court soon, but I didn't know nothing about Harmony. Wow. So did she threaten Harmony or anything like that? Joanne, you ain't know neither. Joanne say, wow, I ain't know that neither. Yes, Harmony said she is about to hit them pockets. Oh, so she's suing her, Felicia? Wow. Wow. She ain't playing with BB. She doxed her. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I didn't know that neither. Damn. I be into my own world, y'all. Like I be missing a lot of shit. Okay, I didn't know that. So she doxed Harmony, and are you saying Harmony information was put out on social media, like her address, family, and stuff like that? Is that what you saying, Miss Felicia? I knew Harmony was taking her to court, but I didn't know she had been served. Oh, see, I didn't know neither one. Wow. She put out her government name and she been getting threats. Oh, wow. Oh, damn. Wow. Harmony discussed it on her birthday. Okay, I did go in her chat and wished her a happy birthday, and then I stayed for like 5 minutes and I was gone. Because I was in another sector looking at another live. So I didn't hear that. Oh, okay, got you though. I remember everything taking her to court for, but I know putting out her full government name has caused some type of harassment. Oh, okay. I got you. So now Harmony Speaks is being harassed. Oh, wow. I wish they all stopped this serving and court stuff. Both sides done participated in this kitty stuff. I ain't never seen people use the legal system. Well, putting on people's address, that is very dangerous. I'm not going to lie, y'all. That's dangerous. And when your address is being linked out there and you start getting threats and you know where the threat's coming from, then I would say go to the police. But if you don't know where the threat's coming from, it is kind of hard to know where it's coming from. But like that brings a lot of harm to the family, because you have innocent children that stay in that house that don't know what the fuck is going on, and people's not realizing that. You know what I'm saying? And at all costs, somebody is going to protect their children at all costs, no matter what side is on. You're going to protect your children. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know too much about Harmony. I don't know if she have children living in her household, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But when you put somebody's address out there, it can cause dangerous shit. It really, really could. And it can cause people to pull up. I'm not going to say people won't, but these people crazy. Some people is literally crazy and they will pull up. If they don't pull up, they'll have somebody else to pull up. You just never know. These people is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Wait, let me see. Hold on. Hey, No More Drama. How you doing? Yes, she put out her real name. Now she and her family is being threatened. Oh, okay. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. She said she did her homework and they said, wait, hold on. Let me get back to my comments, y'all. Hold on. Okay, here we go. She said she did her homework and they said she had a case because her legal name is not attached to her platform. Got you. Okay, so what I'm getting from what Felicia's saying, if your full name attached to your platform, then that's not really doxing. Correct me, Felicia, if I'm right or wrong, right? And if your name not attached to your platform and someone doxes you and put it up there, then that You can use that in court? Is that what you're saying, Felicia? Okay, got you. Wow. You learn something new every day, don't you? Damn. That's crazy. Damn, it seems like you gotta lock shit down. Oh my Lord. Lord have mercy, Jesus. You got to lock your Facebook down, your Instagram. You got to lock everything down. What's wrong with these people? Like, what are you doing, dude? Y'all ain't never got to worry about that from me. Like, I ain't doing all that shit. I don't give a damn what nobody say about me anyway, you know? We all had things going in our life before, but I'm not here to expose nobody, you know, business and none of that. I'm just not that type of content creator. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not that type of content creator. I don't want to do that. I feel it's rude, disrespectful. It's below the barrel. I just don't like doing stuff like that. That's just me, my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I think if you're going to argue with another content creator, just argue it out. Y'all rock it out. But just leave the kids out of it. Leave the addresses out of it. You know, little things like that. You know, don't bring up the deceased parents and daddies and sisters and brothers, grandkids. Leave all that alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like it. You know, I can just only speak for me, y'all. I don't like it. And I'm very passionate when it comes to children. You know what I'm saying? I don't like kids to be talked about. Y'all see how I got that day when it came to Miss Shirley. I got very passionate and like, you know, she was called the whore. She's only a 4-year-old baby and she was called the whore. And that really hurted my feelings. You know what I'm saying? And I told y'all I went in the lady chat and called her a bitch. I had to forgive myself for that. But I did that because she was a grown-ass lady on live talking about a 4-year-old baby. Like, the fuck, who does that shit? You know what I'm saying? And I just logged out because I didn't want to keep being disrespectful in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So I logged out. Like, I don't like shit like that. Like, don't mess with the kids. But I didn't know anything about Harmony Speaks. I wish her the best. You know what I'm saying? That she get it taken care of and, you know, she can move on and, you know, finish doing what she's doing, you know, on her platform. You know, like I said, I don't watch everything on YouTube. So I didn't know that Harmony Speaks, had BB served. I didn't know that, you know, until y'all just bring it to my attention. But wow, y'all, that's crazy. Y'all just better lock your shit down. If you ain't got your Facebook and all that shit locked down, you lock your shit down. I need y'all to put 5 locks on each side of the door. Because this shit is crazy. Like, you know, I'm not laughing because I like what's going on, because I don't, because it is heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? I don't like this stuff. I'm just laughing because what I said, put 5, you know, locks on each side. You know what I'm saying? So nobody can get in, you know, but that shit is crazy. It really, really is. It is really crazy. It's sad. So, you know, I wish the threat stopped against her. I don't know what the threat was about, you know, what they actually like said to her family and stuff like that. But it's sad. It's sad. Like, and BB, your baby father, like he needs to chill, like before he be in jail. Cause you know, he didn't make that threat directly to no one, but that is something for the police to look at. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because what you wrote up top, if anybody pull up to my baby mother Brianna Battle House, you know, you blah, 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 blah. That is something that, you know, can be looked at a police station, you know, even though you didn't directly to one specific person, but that is a threat. You know what I'm saying? So you have to watch the way you come out here and say things on the social media. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can say things, but you can't take back what you said. You know what I'm saying? And then you get caught up in some shit and you be like, oh, man, I didn't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? But you already caught up. So sometimes you get caught up in your feelings. I always say, don't let anyone get you caught up in your feelings. You got to dissect shit. Like me, I'm a type of person, I don't give a fuck what nobody say about me. I don't care how nobody feel about me. I don't care what the next person go tell a person about me. None of that shit bothers me. Because you know why? I move on the next day and act like I never fucking knew you any goddamn way. I'm not going back and forth with nobody. You feel me? But I love you. I love you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if a person can come in someone's life just so quickly and turn you against a next person, and you're going to sit there and really believe that instead of going to this person and asking this person what was really said, you know what I'm saying? Y'all talk behind the scenes or whatever. You know, you just come on your platform. Oh, you bitch this, you that, blah, 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 blah. That's crazy work. That's how I look at it. That's just crazy work. But you know what I'm saying? I'm a type of person. I'm not a type of person. I believe everything I hear. I've always been like that. But I will say this. If a motherfucker turn on me because of what someone else told you about me and you don't come to me to verify that, I'll never fuck with you again. That's just me. I'm just speaking facts for me. Because I felt like you wasn't true to me anyway, because you didn't come to me and assault me. You didn't talk to me about it. You went off directly what someone else told you, you know, because, you know, it's always 2 sides, 3 sides to a story. So that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But don't let nobody turn you against other people. See things for yourself. Feel things out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because it's a crazy world that we're living in. You know, somebody may not like somebody, and that's okay. You don't have to like them because somebody else don't like them. You feel me? I'm my own woman. I'm D. I'm my own woman. Okay? I can agree and disagree. But I'm not going to let no one sit here and turn me against someone because you don't like them. If you don't like them, that's your business. I have nothing to do with that. Okay? But I will say this. I will respect that you don't like the person, and I won't bring the person up to you because I'm going to respect that you don't like the person. Okay? I won't bring the person up to you, and vice versa, because I know it's not a bond there, you know, because I don't like all that trouble, you know. But when the person knows you don't like somebody and they keep bringing the person up to you, watch that person, okay? But that's like a red flag right there. So watch that person. But you know, I always said to y'all, we should be able to come out and talk how we feel, give our opinion about how we feel about certain stuff that we see. Not being attacked malicious because we doing commentary on how we see things, how we view things that we want to talk about, and we've been attacked. I just always felt like that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always felt like I just stay in my lane, you know, because I don't like all that. That's not cool for me. You know what I'm saying? But everybody do things the way they do things. Everybody say things the way they want to say things. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't make nobody feel the way they feel. I can't make somebody say something that they don't want to say. I can't make nobody like somebody if they don't like them. God damn it. Like, it is what it is, you know? But always remember, it's a consequence for everything, y'all. It is. It's always a consequence for everything. For everything. You know? So, I mean, how will I feel doxing someone and I don't want nobody to do it to me? And I don't have the time to be looking up somebody goddamn mama and daddy and kid. What the fuck? I don't have time for that shit. I got my own goddamn real shit in real life. I just don't have time for that, you know? I'm not going to be doing all of that shit. I don't have time for it, and I don't want to do it. That's not why I got a platform to look up how people mamas look and daddies look, and I don't want to do that. And I will respect, you know, the same thing for me. Don't do it to me. Just leave me the fuck alone. Because I don't want to, I just want to stay who I am. And I want to be who I am. I want to be a good person. I don't want to do all that shit. I don't want to dox. I don't want to do none of that. You know, that's not me. Because I don't care where nobody live at. I don't care where nobody work at. You know what I'm saying? That's irrelevant to me. But I mean, it is what it is. He has learned to stay. Who? Oh, okay. Denise talking to. Okay. I'm gonna say who Denise. They don't want Miss D to. Girl, Miss M. I don't even want to do it. Like, and you know what, y'all? I feel so good when I do my commentary and I get off. I feel so good. I don't be stressed or nothing. Like, I don't, because I don't like all that shit. I really don't. But BB, your baby father should watch it. You know, watch it. You're not setting a good example, you know, putting guns out on social media and stuff like that. That's not a good example for your boys. they're young and, you don't want that type of stuff around them. And like I said, I understand he's taking up for his children because that's what he's supposed to. But it's how he's doing it. It's always not what you do. It's how you do it. It ain't what you say. It's how you say it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people react off people emotions. If you coming out here cursing them out, people going to react just how you came at them. You understand what I'm saying? So people need to understand that too. So I guess everybody is reacting off of you came out here, you showing people that you have a weapon and you will use it. Because that's practically what you're saying. If you fuck around at this house, this is what's gonna happen. Okay? You saying it without saying it. Only thing you gotta do is read the room. That's it. And that's basically what I did yesterday when I watched the little clip. I said, oh, okay. I get it. I said, oh, shit. He scared me, y'all. Shit. Hell yeah, he scared me. He ain't taking up for those kids. Who he taking up for, Auntie Lynn BB? You got to remember that. Yeah, that's true, Denise. That's true. But I ain't doing all that. I'm not losing my freedom over no social media. I'm just not doing that. Nah, I ain't doing all that. Social media? Nah. Social media supposed to be for commentary. You know what I'm saying? We react to stuff, how we feel about it, what we don't like, what we seek and change, what we seek and benefit a person. All this talking about people that sees loved ones and all that. This is not what this is for. But like I said, to each his own. I don't want to judge nobody. Let people do what they do. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because I was in a hell war over there with Latrice Allen. I had to get the fuck from over there, okay? That was hell over there. That saga over there was hell. You hear me? I ain't even gonna get into it, but it was hell over there. All righty? It was hell. And I thank Jaffe every day he got me out the war. I'm so glad when all the kids turn 18. Hey, Denise, you said you glad when the kids get 18, because by then this shit gonna stop. God damn, Denise, I hope it stopped before then. Lord Jesus have mercy. Denise is funny. Shit, I hope it stopped before then, because this is crazy. Yeah, that's true too, Joanne. That sector was worse. That sector is worse now, D. Oh, yeah. I've been in bushes over there sometimes. I don't go on no chats because it's even new content creators over there now from what I see. I don't know them, but they knew. But yeah, it's hell over there. I ain't never going back over there. Hell no. Shit. Goddamn, you got to put your fucking boots on the ground over that motherfucker. I ain't lying. Put boots on the ground over there. Baby, they coming out with the pistols over there. Shit. You want to see a saga? Go over there. You'll see one, goddammit. He's making up things for BB for money, not her. You know what? That could be true too. Because I'm quite sure he's monetized by now. He's definitely getting paid for that channel, on Facebook. And I think BB Daddy came for Queen Fee one time. No, not Queen Fee, Queen Step. Queen Step, yeah. I think he came for Queen Step one time too. But if you go over there to Latrice Allen saga, you got to put boots on the ground over there. Your boots better be on the ground. You better be ready, because baby, they ain't no joke. And I think they are a little worse than this saga over here. I think they are. Because baby, listen, the shit that I heard was said from over there last week, baby, I was like, whoa, honey. So, shit get crazy. I'm telling you, it definitely get crazy, y'all. If it is him, he's so twisted for a female drama. Yes, Linda. He's in female drama stuff. Like, stay out of it. And I understand too. I stay in the bushes. Yeah, I do. I stay in the bushes too. I told you I don't get in that drama shit. I stay far away. Yeah, when I go in that other sector, I stay in the bush. I be like, God damn, that's all I be saying. God damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Because there's a lot of new content creators over there now. How I hooked up on that sector. You don't want to go over there. I can promise you don't want to go over there. I ain't dropping that shit in my chat. They ain't coming after me. Whoa, hallelujah. They crazy. I will be in the bushes. Oh, you better. Because I'm going to tell you something. See, over there, if you come in there and chat talking shit, they're going to find out who you is. I'm telling you right fucking now. They don't play that shit. Because they know there are people over there. Because they'll curse you the fuck out. Bitch, who is you? We never seen you over here, you fucking bitch. And you this and you that, blah, 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 blah. Baby, the party is on. Because I think some of them over there really forgot me because I changed my YouTube name. You know what I'm saying? So some of them over there probably forgot me. And then some of them over there is new, so I don't really even know the new ones. It's like one of the ladies did forget me, and when I seen her in another sector like 2 weeks ago, I was like, you remember me? I'm D. She was like, oh, shit, I'm so sorry. I told her I changed my YouTube name. She was like, oh, okay, I got you. But I seen her in another sector to remind her who I was. So a lot of them probably really don't know me like now because I changed my YouTube name. Some of them probably do because some of them still come in my chat over here from time to time and speak to me. So it's crazy over there. That's all I got to say. This sector is like a bubble gum. Thank you for the coffee, baby, whoever you was. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Open book, stop it. You got that right, Miss D. Latrice Allen is something else. Oh, you was over there too, Miss Cherry? Yes, baby. I think Auntie Lynn was over there too. Auntie Lynn was over there for sure. Yeah, Auntie Lynn was over there too. It sounds like I decline war. Yeah, baby. We ain't even gonna get into it, but baby. Oh, and I know Auntie Tracy was over there. She sleep now because she gotta go to work tonight. But Auntie Tracy, she was in that saga over there too. So I got some people here now that was over there with me. Mm-hmm. Oh, baby, it was hell over there. I can tell you that now. It was hell. You welcome. I wasn't sure. Yeah. No. Yeah, you good, Auntie. You good. I stayed there, but I stayed in the bushes. Okay, I knew you was over there. Yeah, I knew you was over there. Mm-hmm. Baby. Woo. When I say off the chain. Yeah. I got the hell out of there because I started getting scared and I didn't like what was going on. I had to go. I started getting real scared for my life. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all, and be straight up with y'all. You know, I even went and locked down my Facebook, y'all. I locked down all shit. Everything that I had, I even changed my name out. That's how bad it was over there. I'm telling y'all. I will not tell y'all no lie. And this on my mama. Y'all know I love my mama. Rest in peace, mama. I love you. That's how bad it was, y'all. It was bad. It was bad. It was. The police was all on people's channels talking. I'm telling y'all, the police was being called. You had the detectives on the phone, listening to the lies and talking. And this is what I heard for myself. I ain't making up no shit now. This is true shit. Like, shit got real crazy over there. It got real crazy. I was over there. Oh, you was? Oh, okay, Miss Lewis, you was over there too? So you know I ain't lying. I was in a sector where YouTube got in a fight at IHOP with another one. She was banned for 3 years. Oh, what saga was that, sis? God damn. Maybe it was, I don't know. Yes, I never said anything in the chats. Yeah, I got the fuck from over there. I couldn't do it no more. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was scared as fuck. I had to go. I had to, you know, I had to ask God to pray me from over there. Everything. It was a lot, y'all. It was. So, you know, this saga is bad over here too, but it don't have nothing on that saga over there. It really don't. I mean, they were calling churches on. They know you. Lord, geez, let me shut up. Ooh, Lord have mercy, Jesus, honey. How they say, honey, ice fucking tea. I got to fuck him over there. Yo, I was so glad when I met Joffrey. Y'all, we gonna get on Papoose, y'all, because it is a video. Y'all got to see this video right here. I got to drop this video. Y'all got to see this video today because I want y'all to see that Papoose son spoke out. Okay? So I'm just having a little fun with y'all right now because y'all know I like to have fun. So, damn, what I was just saying. Yeah. I was so glad when I met Joffrey, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I was so glad when I met Joffrey. Y'all, when I met Joffrey, it was like a fucking miracle when I met Joffrey. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all, I had stopped going live, right? So I told y'all I started going back to Facebook because they had got so bad. So I started, because over there, they wasn't trying to talk about the Brianna saga. They wasn't having that shit over there, right? So I said, fuck it, let me get the fuck up out of here because that was a little true saga. I mean, that was Latrice Allen saga, right? So I was trying to, talk about Robert, right? So I wasn't getting a lot of people in my chat, after I stopped, doing the Latrice saga. It's like it is over here when you stop talking about, you don't get nobody, you know what I'm saying? So, and I said, you know what, God, let me get out of here. Let me get the fuck out of here. So I started going heavy back on Facebook, and that's when I ran into Joffrey. Joffrey, I said, oh, okay. So I stayed in the bushes for a while. Joffrey had just made that Facebook page, too. He was still new to the shit. So I was like, oh, okay. We got a guy here talking about it. So let's see what's up with that, And I stayed in the bushes and stuff, and I came out, and that's how I got with Joffrey. And Joffrey started to promote me. He was the first one started to promote me, and that's how I got over here. Yep. Mm-hmm. Do that lady Roz be still talking about her? Not really like that because everybody against each other now. So it's like it is over here. Everybody turn on each other. That's how it is over there now. You got new content creators over there now. A lot of new ones. I don't know who they are. I just heard the names being called, but I don't really know who they are. But I know it is one content creator is going against her hard. I mean, hard body. Yes. The week they wasn't having none of this saga. Oh no, they wasn't having it. They wasn't having it. If you wasn't full of treats over there, you wasn't coming over that shit with nothing new. Period. And goddamn, you gotta stand by the rules. You hear me? Y'all, that shit made me feel like it was a court over there. Made me feel like, what the fuck is going on? I feel like I was like, no, I got to get the hell out of here. Like, no, get me out of here, Lord Jesus. Y'all think I'm playing, but I'm laughing, but I'm being funny. I asked God every day to remove me. I really, really did. I asked God every day to remove me, because I couldn't take it no more. It was just too much. Hey, Miss Joy. This saga is only big to the people obsessed with it. Neither or Bree or Robert held weight in those YouTube streets. But that's what they said about Latrice Allen. They said the same thing about her. They was like, she didn't hold no weight, but she holding some fucking weight. Because that's why that shit turned out the way it turned out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know Latrice Allen, Denise. I don't know if you know her. But that shit turned out. They said the same thing about her. Y'all doing all this, she don't hold no weight, blah, 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 blah. But that shit. Yo. I love Joffrey. Yeah, I love the Joffrey too. I miss him too. I really do. I really do. Yeah. That's how, I got over here because of Joffrey. And the first ones I met when I got over here was Barry Boots, Open Book, Lisa Love, Cheese, and I think that was it. Yep. Yeah. That's how I met those four. Because, and those people that I called, because when I came from, start transitioning from there to here, Joffrey, and I miss this every day, y'all. I really do. Every Sunday, me and Joffrey had a panel. Every Sunday, y'all, no lie, on relationships. It was me, Cheese, Joffrey, Lisa Love, and it was another girl from the other sector over there. I forgot her name. It's been so long now. We all built a panel every Sunday that we talked about nothing but relationships, marriages, all shit like that. And we used to have a good panel every Sunday. Every Sunday we did. And that's how Joffrey got me over here too. You know what I'm saying? We had good panels every Sunday. Every Sunday we did. Yeah, every Sunday. Joffy was a good person. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit back and talk bad about him because he never did shit to me. You feel me? So, I mean, I thank him every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a grateful person. I always tell y'all I'm a grateful person. No matter what somebody do for me, I'm gonna thank you every chance I get because that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't fuck with a person, I will still thank him. You know what I'm saying? I never forget what people done for me, doing for me. I don't forget shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't forget stuff like that. If you even dislike a person, always just keep in your mind what a person done for you. And always keep in mind that you would have never had this if it wasn't for this person come to you to rescue you. So, you know, I mean, everybody think different, you know what I'm saying? But that's just the way I think. You know what I'm saying? So I will always tell Joffy, you know what I'm saying? I respect him. He got me out of the motherfucking war. He got me out of the war. I was fighting World War 50 over there. Okay, guys? I was fighting World War 50. Shit. Joffy saved me. Joffy saved me. Joffy got me the hell out of there. Should I inbox Joffy, start telling Joffy shit? I needed him and shit. Joffy came through. He came through. You know? And I helped Joffy a lot. I don't want to help Joffy with his YouTube channel. That was me. I told him the ins and outs, you know what I'm saying? How to roll and shit like that. I told Joffy all that shit. I taught Joffy a lot of shit that he knew. Not bragging about it, but I did. You know what I'm saying? Joffy was a cool person. Open book said, I remember that. Yep. Mm-hmm. We had panels every Sunday. Every Sunday. I seen her before, Latrice, but doing skits, no drama. Oh, yeah, she can be a drama queen now. Shit, don't get it fucked up. Don't get it twisted, okay? Because she did some shit too that, you know, I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was things that she could have done better. You understand what I'm saying? But I was in the fight for her, you know. But it is things that she could have done better, you know. And you know what, y'all? That saga was like this saga, right? And let me just say this: if people see things in people that they wanted to speak on, they couldn't. They couldn't, because you'll get railroad. You know what I'm saying? So that was just like this saga over here too. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't have an opinion. If you fuck with somebody, you fuck with them, and you better not come out and say nothing extra. Okay? Because like putting people on the spot. So I didn't like that neither. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I felt like a lot of stuff that was going on with Latrice. I do feel like a lot of things, you know, a lot of things she did. Now, let me just say this. All right. I don't know how long a lot of people have been following her, but I've been following her since 2014 when CPS stepped in and took her kids, when she did that skit and all that shit. And, you know, and when she first came out, y'all, she was not a content creator. She was doing stand-up comedy, right? And she didn't know that she can get paid for Facebook. So she turned her regular Facebook over into, she made it, you know, started getting paid from it. So long story short, you know, she always shared her life. She was an open book. She shared when she got food stamps, but a white man turned her into CPS, y'all. She lost her kids. I don't know how long y'all been following her. Y'all know. I know the whole backstory. So, and that was really like fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And her supporters helped her gain money, get money, and all that, y'all, to pay for an attorney to try to fight to get her children back. So I know the whole story when it, you know, when it comes to that. Some people just say a little something like, if you don't know the whole story, you shouldn't even, you know, like really dialogue on it because you really don't know the whole story. But that's how it really went. Jack never did anything but gave his opinion. People came for him because they didn't agree. That's the problem now. People pick a side. Who is Jack? Joffy knew when to back off this saga. He peeped the play and he was smart. Well, who the hell is Jack? Oh, you mean Joffy? You said Jack. Okay, got you. Good afternoon. Hey, Lisa. Sorry, I meant good evening. It's okay. It's okay. I know what you meant anyway. Oh, you just woke up? Oh, okay. Got you. Got you. It's all good, but I knew what you meant anyway. Yeah, so, you know, that's how that was, you know. And then, you know, when the thing came out about her and her son and you know, oh Lord, I don't even want to get into it, but yeah. It was just, it was a lot. It was really a lot, y'all. You know, when the son situation came out and all that shit. That I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Uh, everybody in this chat that was in that sector with Latrice Allen. Now I want y'all to be fucking honest, okay? I want you to put a 1 in the chat if that saga was worse than this one. And I want you to put a 2 in the chat if Brianna and Latrice saga was worse. Now y'all be honest about this shit now. Coco was drama. Oh girl, yes, because he the one started it all. He started the saga. Let's get real. We'll talk about it another day. But he started the saga. Because well, Rebecca, I know you've been fighting, so let me ask you a question. Do you remember when she went to the prison and picked him up from the prison and started buying him all that jewelry, real jewelry, won't fake, okay, name brand clothes, all of this, and then he turned down her? You remember that? I know you do. Oh yeah. Yeah. It was terrible, y'all. It was terrible. I had to hide on a brick wall, y'all, because I was scared. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Help me, Lord. I was scared, y'all. I was scared, y'all. I ran for my life because I didn't know what was going on, so I had to run for my life. And I ran right on over here. You know what I mean? I ran. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. That saga was crazy. I was like, let me get the hell from over here. I don't like violence, y'all. Yeah, I don't like violence. I try to stay away from violent stuff and stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that. But to each his own, whoever like it, you know. But I don't like that shit, so I try to stay away from it. But it was crazy. It was crazy over there. So yeah. Open book, is you still in the chat? Yeah, it was crazy, Rebecca. It was. You better have stayed in the bushes over there. And I forgot the other lady name, y'all. Damn, I can't think of her name. She's a content creator too, but she's a content creator on Facebook. She's doing really, really good now. Damn, I'm gonna think of her name because I know y'all know her. She's from Florida, and Coco tried to mess with her, right? And he got mad because she didn't really want him. And he started outing her. Damn, I cannot think of her name, but I'll get it one day. Working in the warehouse. Working in the warehouse. Who was in the warehouse? Oh, yes. I got you. I got you, Miss Lewis. Yes. That saga was worse than, wait a minute. That saga was worse and used Latrice Allen, then got to Lele and still to this day, she thinks Latrice is after her. Right, sis, you got it. Yes. Absolutely. That girl was crazy though. Yo, let me tell you something. Y'all think that saga over there had a lot of moving parts, y'all. It's so many people played in that saga. It was a lot of moving parts to that saga over there. A lot of people had a lot to do with that shit. A lot of people. It was crazy. That was crazy work over there, for real. Yep. And remember they kept calling the cops on her to her warehouse, and they got her seasoning brand shut down because they were saying she had rats and all that. Oh my God, y'all. It was crazy. It was crazy. Like, I don't like doing stuff to people like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said again, to each his own. Like, if that's what people want to do to people. Oh, yep, you remember that? But that girl, the girl you talking about, she reminds me a lot of BB. She was Like, it's like she was like illusioner. You know, thinking people was after her, saying things about her. She reminded me of BB a lot. Like, that girl was crazy. Do anybody remember the content creator with the gold teeth? That's what we're talking about. We're talking about him when he was messing with Latrice Allen, but he didn't want to start the saga. Yeah. I don't want to say his name, but yeah. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. I used to follow her, but I can't find her now. She still got all platforms. She still got all platforms. I said she's still on I don't know if she too much on, because she don't like Instagram like that. But she make all her money really from YouTube and Facebook. Yeah. Well, you know, she was born and raised in Florida, but you know, and remember she bought that house in Florida, then she sold it, then she bought another house, and then she sold it. So, you know, she lived in a little apartment or something now, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. But yeah, I know the guy you're talking about. I just don't, you know, praise him over here because I ain't never liked his ass. But I know exactly who you're talking about. And I know the chat know too, the ones that follow the story. Yeah. But it was a lot of moving parts to that saga over there. I think to me it was a lot of moving parts over there than it was over here because so many people played a role in Latrice Allen saga. So many people. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah. crazy work. The fact that people was meeting up to fight, that was crazy. Yeah, it was. It's not even worth it. Like, I'm not meeting up with nobody to fight. Like, it's not good. You may lose your life. You may lose your freedom. You know, it's just not worth it. It's not that serious. Not the guy. I'm talking about the girl with gold teeth. Her and Gina was. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about with her. I don't know. She a content creator on Facebook. And was she on Bree's side at one point? Because I think I know what you're talking about. Just say yes or no. Because I think if you're talking about the same girl I'm talking about, I definitely know what you're talking about. But I was following her before the saga broke out with Latrice Allen and Brianna, if you're talking about the same girl. One thing I can say, she's her own home. She has, yes, Miss Lewis. Yes. Yeah. And she bought a lot of nice cars. I give her credit. Yeah, she did. So I can definitely give her credit for that. No doubt about that. I give everybody credit where, you know, it's due at. You feel me? I would definitely do that. No doubt about it. Yeah. Thank you for the coffee, sis. Thank you. So, Denise, is you talking about the girl? She got a Facebook. She's on Facebook. Yes, I know you're talking about. I ain't giving them people no clout, but yeah, I know you're talking about. I was following her before she even became who she is today. When she was Lil League. I told you a lot of these people I followed before these sagas broke out. But yeah, I know you're talking about. She was Lil League back then. That's what I call them, Lil League. Good afternoon, everyone. I remember when that happened. Oh, you remember that too? Yes, baby. Yeah, I know you're talking about Denise. I just can't think of her name, and I wouldn't put it in there if I did know it. But I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah. Whew, baby. Lord have mercy. These people crazy. And it was another content creator too on Facebook, y'all. I can't think of that lady's name. I really like her. I really do. I follow her. I've been following her for a long time. And one time her and Latrice Allen was beefing, but then they squashed it. You know what I'm saying? Her and Latrice Allen started doing skits together, and they still cool now. But the beef was over because of him. That's what the beef was over, because of him. And he put that girl up to start trouble with Latrice Allen. You know, and sometimes we be stupid, we fall for different shit. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, because she owns her hair salon, right? Oh, I don't know what she own now. I think so. I think so. Like a lot of these content creators, y'all, they do have shit to lose. That's why I don't understand the shit that they do. Like, they do have shit to lose. Like, I don't know why they get into all this stuff like this and really do have shit to lose that they built from the ground up, and it's not even, that serious. But like I said, again, to each his own. Like, some people, like, they really don't care. But always think about your success first. Always think about what you built, how long it took you to build to get to where you at. Don't never let social media take you down till you lose what you built. No matter if you build it off social media with the money, it doesn't matter. You build it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? You made it this far. Don't let nothing take you down. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said sometimes people need to dissect shit before they come out here and start going crazy and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, y'all, but so let's get into this thing here, y'all. I want y'all to hear this video, okay? Denise, you still in the chat? So let's get into it, okay? I want y'all to hear our Papoose. Now, y'all remember when Remy Ma, right, came out here and talked about Papoose' son, okay? So this is why Papoose responded back to her, because his son. Okay, but I'm gonna let y'all see for yourself if y'all have not seen it. But this is why. But this doesn't say that he does not care for his son, love his son, still gonna be there for his son. But Remy made it seems like he didn't care about his son and he didn't love his son because the way his son turned out. Okay, so we're just going to get into it. Let me know if y'all can hear. Put a 1 in the chat.
Like it's true, and not only is his son Shamil going by the name Melody, he is actually a barb as well, which is funny. His Instagram page is a barb. He has Nicki Minaj as his profile picture. So he's speaking out for the first time, and this is what he has to say here. So he said, I'm not clearing up any rumors. F what you heard, go hear it again. So there's some people saying, like, how do you even know this is him, Shamil Jr.? So Papoose had posted this. So this is the video that he posted with his son. And he said, it's never a dull moment. Happy birthday, Shamil. And this was in 2019. So I guess Remy was right when she said he hadn't posted anything recent because.
What if recording high quality content, editing like a pro, and streaming like a star was as simple as hitting record? With Riverside, it's just that.
Melody, Shamil Melody has been posting for at least a year now as a woman, so as woman, female presenting or whatever. And I think Papoose hasn't posted anything since then. But anyway, in the comments, people are like, what's his son's IG? And people are saying it's Life with Melly. So this confirms that it is the person that the article said it was. So Papoose had said, you lied about my son. Here we go courtside at the Knicks game. This been on my page. Why you never post your beautiful granddaughter? Hashtag shame on you. Hashtag granny ma. So that was to show that he does show proof of his son, but he's never shown proof of his son in this current, situation that he has going on. So someone's even blaming Papoose for this. Someone said he spent too much time cheating and not raising his kid, and now his son is full out female makeup and all. I want to get into this article, like I said, where they were talking about Papoose's trans son. So now his son is allegedly getting outed. There's these different articles about him. So this one said, meet Papoose's trans son, the one Remy claims he's embarrassed by. Papoose defends his child amid social media fallout with Remy Ma. It's been a weekend of serious drama in hip-hop royalty land as Remy Ma and Papoose, once considered one of the strongest couples in the game, continue airing out their relationship on social media. The two have exchanged emotional and biting posts with accusations flying from both sides. So it said, but in the middle of all the mudslinging, one moment stood out and not in a good way. In one of her public statements, Remy brought Papoose's child into the mix, alleging that he's trying to hide his child, who identifies as part of the LGBTQ plus community. The comment immediately sparked backlash, with many calling it out of bounds and unnecessarily personal. And honestly, they're right. Rather than react with anger, Papoose responded with something far more powerful: love. While he admitted that he and his...
Well, for one, he didn't have to tell anybody about his son. That's his business. He don't have to come out publicly and tell anyone about his child. He knows he still loves his child. Like he said, he might didn't accept the way his child is, but it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Just like Robert, he didn't accept that his daughter had a baby, but it is what it is. He had to accept it. She was pregnant. The baby was here. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't have to say anything. I think Remy was wrong when she came out here and put this man's son out here. She was wrong. And she did it because she was being malicious. Like we know Brianna do shit and did shit to Robert because she was being malicious behind it. And one thing about toxic people and narcissistic people, they will put the worst out about you to make you feel bad. Okay? That's what they do. And that's what Remy did to him. And Remy knew that would touch him, by putting out about his son. She knew that. She knew that would hurt him.
His child don't see eye to eye on everything. He made it clear that he still loves and supports him. He didn't deny their identity. He didn't distance himself. He stood firm in what really matters: unconditional parental love. For years, Papoose has been not known just as a rapper, but as a devoted husband and father who fiercely protects his family. So it wasn't surprising to see him take the high road, even while navigating personal hurt. What's unfortunate is that this moment, which could have been an opportunity to showcase the complexity of parenting and evolving family dynamics, became part of a public feud. Papoose's child, who's proudly living in their truth and often posts self-expressive images and messages on social media, deserves respect. He goes on to say, for fans who have followed Papoose's journey, this is a reminder that Black fathers can and do show up with love and support for their LGBTQ plus children, even if it's a journey full of learning and growth. While we often don't see these conversations play out publicly, especially in hip-hop, where masculinity is often tightly policed, Papoose's response broke from the mold. It didn't clear shame. It didn't clear control. It simply said, I may not understand everything, but I love my child. As that matters, as for Remy and Papoose, their relationship appears to be deeply fractured. From allegations of infidelity to betrayal, their once unshakable union, the couple who stayed strong through Remy's incarceration and returned to music, seemed to be at a heartbreaking crossroads. Social media, once celebrated their Black love, is now watching a public unravel. But even in this mess, there are important takeaways. Real families are complicated. Real relationships aren't always fairy tales. And even during messy breakups, protecting your kids, no matter their identity, should never be up for debate. Whether or not Remy or Pap reconcile, we hope their chapter encourages more openness, support, and understanding, especially for families navigating identity change and public pressure. Because at the end of the day, loving isn't just something you say, it's how you show. So you guys heard that. Now let's get into the TikTok, because Melody also has a TikTok page. And it's like the same thing, like Melody Mulan. It's interesting because this video is now deleted, because I saw this video like 2 days ago. I've been working on this video. But anyway, so this video is deleted, but I'm literally like father, like son / daughter or whatever, because he's dating some person that's in Rikers, saying, come with me to visit my baby after a long weekend lockdown. And he says in the caption, my man, free my man, #Rikers. So here's another post from about a week ago where he was posting Nicki Minaj. And like I said, people are saying like, wow, he's a barb, which is funny because the person that I guess Remy Ma is saying like she loves him, but he's a barb, and Nicki Minaj is the op to Remy Ma. Anyways, this entire situation is crazy. So this is Mulan.
MAGA's coming for New Jersey with Trump-endorsed Republican Jack Ciattarelli. We've got to stop him. With Democrat Mikey Sherrill, Navy helicopter pilot, Mikey has a plan.
To drive down costs so families can get ahead.
For governor, Democrat Mikey Sherrill.
We know she did this to hurt him. We know that for a fact. I hate these commercials.
Melody Mulan. These are a few pictures of him, I guess, after the transition, which I don't think he's actually transitioned yet, but just like after he decided to dress more female. I'll post this.
That's what?
That was crazy.
I'm already going through a lot of shit right now. Leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
Real shit.
It's true.
A real bitch like me, a bitch like me, I always been who I was back then and now.
Oh, so I'm not back then and now.
So showed you this where Remy Ma apologized for outing him.
Call your son. A lot of people are adding him. A lot of people are tagging him.
Because of you.
You came on here to bash me. You came on here to
Come on, let's get real. They're bashing him now because of you. They wasn't bashing Papoose son before this. They are bashing his son because of you, Remy. That's why they're doing this. They're doing this because of you now. And now you want to play victim and saying they're bashing his son before all this happened. You're playing victim. No, don't do that. They're bashing him, coming in his inbox, saying things to him, nasty and mean, in the inbox because of you. Okay? And I'm not trying to be mean about the situation, but you sleep with women. I'm just saying. This is what I just said earlier. Don't talk about nobody if you don't want nobody to talk about you. And if you're doing the same shit. Okay? You know why this boy getting bashed. Because of you. This boy was not getting backlash until you did that. Everybody started coming this boy inbox, looking him up and everything. Because of you. Don't do that. Don't sit here and lie. Tell the truth. And shame the devil.
Move things over so your current come up will feel better. That you haven't called your son. His birthday was a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Why you didn't call him for his birthday last month?
It's not your fucking business.
People are calling him, asking him. People are in his inbox saying X, Y, and Z. I called him. I cried, tears in my eyes, because when I was talking, I just was coming at you. I didn't even think about like, oh shit, what if he doesn't want people to know? What if?
I agree with you, Annette.
I spoke to him. I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't think about you. And he said, that's okay. I love you, whatever. Call your son. I told him you love him.
And let me tell you something. You saying that you talked to the son and told the son you were sorry. I wouldn't have took your apologize, motherfucker. Okay, because you put me in the middle of this shit. You got people attacking me because of what's going on between you and my daddy. Okay? You got people coming after me. Now, if he accepted your apology, that's cool, but I wouldn't. A bitch like me wouldn't have. Okay? Because you got people coming all in that boy inbox, talking shit to that boy. Okay? And now you're trying to turn this boy against his dad. Okay? Now telling his dad, call your son. You know what I'm saying? Why you doing all this? You's an evil ass fucking woman. You got them goddamn traits as a motherfucking narcissist. You did the same thing Brianna did to Latrice's daughter. Turned that girl against him. You doing the same shit. The same shit. And it's none of your fucking business.
We grew up in an era where being LGBTQ wasn't a thing. We were really conditioned to treat people a certain way. You understand? So it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to accept it. You're his only son. He had a different idea of what you were going to be. He'll come around, though. While you were bashing me, that's what I was telling you.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
Your only biological son. I'm a great fucking mother.
No, you're not.
To my kids, to my sisters and my siblings' kids, to your kids.
So this is Papoose addressing it, saying that he still loves his son, even though he may not agree with whatever lifestyle they choose, he still loves him.
And I hate to talk bad about her, but you came on here and you mentioned my kids. Then you went back on there and tried to act like you exploited my son, like it's something I'm ashamed of. My son is in the picture with me on that Father's Day, the next day from when everything transpired. So that's fabricated. I can't say as my kids get older in life, and that's what my daughters too. Sometimes we go through our little situations where we don't see eye to eye. That doesn't mean you don't love them. Whatever lifestyle any of my kids choose, I still love them. And I mean that.
All right. So what do you guys think about this entire situation? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from Empress Radio. Okay, bye.
Okay, y'all. Let me I have another one. Yeah, she the one had people to come after his son. She did that, y'all. But she sat here and act like, you got people coming after your son and this and that. No, you the one got people coming after his son. That's you. You did that. You got people coming after this man's son. They all this man inboxes and everything, calling this man names. Girl, because of you. You did it. You started it. So don't sit here and act like you did not start it, because you definitely started the shit. And how you gonna tell that man call his son? Don't you worry about it. Ain't none of your damn business if he call his son or not. You have nothing to do with it. Y'all, it is a video. I don't know. I'm gonna find it. I don't know if I want to really play it if I find it, y'all. Because it is this guy, y'all. He talked some true shit about Remy. But I just want to respect my supporters. And the only reason I say I want to respect y'all because he was putting the bitch word in it. And that y'all know I don't like, right? But he was talking some real shit. Like, so y'all let me know if y'all want to hear it. I gotta,
Egg,
you know what I'm
grocery,
saying?
and
I
gas
want to
prices
respect
are
y'all.
going up. But getting an exam and
And I
x-ray
gotta
at the
find
dentist,
it too, y'all.
that's now free for new
tonight,
was the one
hold
on
on,
the
y'all.
internet dragging him all over.
If I find it tonight, I'll play it tomorrow. But I want to respect my supporters because the guy was really talking some true shit. But
a U.S. bank.
I just didn't like the bitch word he was using a lot. You know, so that kind of like, you know, took me somewhere else. But y'all let me know. But I'm definitely gonna play this one. That part, D. Yeah. Like, I don't like all that shit. Like, stop it. Girl, you always want to get in somebody's business. All right, here go our next one I'm gonna play, y'all.
When we say we're in it with you, we mean it.
This commercial.
Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and the celebration.
Let me know if y'all can hear. Put a one in the chat.
Excuse me.
Thank everybody that sent me the coffees. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, y'all, this is the baby when the baby was young.
No.
She gonna get in the middle.
Can you give advocates?
Y'all, the baby don't even like a goddamn mama right there. Look at it. Shit.
No. Because daddy.
Hey.
The baby already aggressive to her already. She ain't even won, y'all. Thank you, Linda.
Salute, people. It is adept. HNIC, battle rap and investing, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the righteous heterosexuals. Without us, there will be no they, them. Shout out to all the Christians, the Hebrew Israelites, even the Muslims. Does that look like a little girl who's not around her father? Does that look like a father that's not attentive to his daughter? So y'all know about the Remy Ma and Papoose situation that's been going on for the last week already. And how Remy went to social media to try to claim that Papoose is not a good father, right? Which is absolutely insane because all of this stuff, you guys have made y'all relationship to the public for years. We know just how attentive Papoose is to his family and how much he sacrificed in order to try to make y'all marriage work. This was all public knowledge. Let's go to what Remy was saying when she went live, questioning Papoose as a father. And then we're going to get into this interview that they did on $1 Million Worth of Game, where Remy revealed the truth. Let's go here.
I'm cool. I'm a mother. I'm with my daughter all the time.
Right. I
don't just pick her up once a month, if that, and then run to social media and post it to make it seem like I'm the parent of the year. I've seen my daughter more than 3 times this year. I see her every day. She's here. Nobody's taking my phone. She's here. Okay? I'm not, and let's be clear, nobody's scared of nobody.
Y'all know
all of that about. Tough talk. Nobody, all that tells me that I'm coming at you way different than I come at anybody else. Like, nobody,
So right there, she was talking about Clarissa Shields, right?
Exactly.
Because this is what spawned this entire situation. Just Clarissa Shields going on the Breakfast Club, talking about how much her and Papoose love each other. This scorned woman can't take seeing her ex-husband, well, still currently her husband until the divorce is finalized, out there happy with somebody else, even though she's been running around flaunting her new relationship with the easy to knock out captain for the last 2-3 years. She can't stand to see that Papoose is happy because she's a misery broker. Okay?
Yeah.
But you heard what she said there. She said, oh, Papoose is not really with his daughter, that he just goes to social media to try to act as though he's a good father. Mind you, she started this situation by saying that her mission is to destroy Papoose's public image because he cares about his public image. So she's going to go to social media and completely downplay and belittle him in order to try to destroy him to the public. And it completely backfired. There's really nobody that's on Remy's side right now. From everything that I see on social media, from everybody I see covering this situation, I don't see anybody on Remy's side because we all saw this play out. We saw that you were the woman that stepped out in your marriage. You were the one, but you don't want to take any type of accountability for what you did. Again, Proverbs chapter 30, verse 20 says, this is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I've done nothing wrong. Okay.
Amen.
Let's go here real quick as well, right? Does this look like a father that's not attentive to his daughter?
Me. 1, 2. Me. Put your hands up. 1, 2.
Yo,
1.
You're so pretty.
I said 1.
Get it, girl.
1. Me.
You're gonna be a next box.
Look at how he's training this little girl.
Don't mix salt with these 3 ingredients if you don't want the Manjaro effect on your body and your pants loose in a week.
Hold on, let me get it.
Why are companies still making billions selling those insanely expensive?
Look at how he's training that little girl. They have an entire routine that they've practiced for a while. That's not somebody that's not attentive to their daughter. Okay, but let's go to this interview right here that Remy and Papoose did on Gillian Wallow's show, $1 Million Worth of Game. Mind you, this interview was released in June 2023. Remy tries to claim that her and Papoose have been completely separated since May 2022, even though Papoose revealed that no, they've been going to therapy, trying to make things work and trying to save this marriage. Okay. And when you watch this interview, that's what you see. That's what you see. But we know how these other platforms are. So in order to not get this video flagged or blocked, let's just listen to the audio. But listen to what Remy reveals to the public about how much her daughter actually favors her father.
You know what? I don't even care. She's like, I don't care neither. I want a new mom. So I'm like, okay. I want to.
Oh, wait. Let's go back a little bit.
Girl, I would never see nobody that.
That little girl said she wants a new mom. Okay, well, listen to this.
Mercy. All the girls let me dress them, dress him, dress everybody.
She said, no, Mom, I'm
I'm not wearing that. Like, what are you talking about? Yes, you are wearing it. Like, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. Like,
that's her mom.
Yep, nah, so check it though. The other day, I don't even know what the situation was, but I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. She's like, I don't care neither. I want a new mom. So I'm like, okay.
Wow.
I want a new kid. Matter of fact, I don't want no kids.
So listen to what she just said right there, right? So there was a situation at home to where the daughter told Remy, I want a new mom. She then responds back to that little girl saying, well, I want a new kid. Actually, I don't want any kids.
Wow.
How do you say that to your little daughter? How do you say that to that child?
Yes.
Okay, she's acting up. Why are you going down to the level of that child now? But this is how she actually feels. If anybody was following their relationship on Love and Hip Hop, it was Papoose that wanted to have children with Remy. When Remy got out of prison, she didn't want to have any more children. She said she doesn't want to ruin her body because she's still trying to pursue her career to compete with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and all of these other females in the rap game, even though her career was already done. The only reason that people even still knew who she was and cared about what she was doing is because of her relationship with Papoose. Okay, but listen to what she said. Look, she continues, right? So she told that little girl, "Well, I don't want any kids. I don't really want any kids."
She's like, "Okay, yeah, and I'm getting a new mom, and I'm gonna keep the same daddy. How about that?"
Damn.
I said,
So she told Remy, "I want a new mom, but I want to keep my same father. I want to keep my same father." Clearly, that little girl favors Papoose over Remy, which is insane.
Yes.
Which is insane, right? Because you would think that it would be the opposite. But Remy is the one who's not really around. Remy's the one that's still trying to go to the club and open up her legs for all these different dudes. She's the one that's not really in the house. It was Papoose that was staying there, raising that little girl for the most part. And you could tell from this video right here where Papoose is holding his daughter and Remy is coming in trying to give Papoose a kiss, and you see the little girl smacking her away. Now get out of here. Get out of here. Go back to the club. Go back to running your bum ass fucking battle rap league. You don't care about us. Get out of here. Because children know.
She's a cutie.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey, you get too aggressive there.
I can't kiss him? No?
No, she don't want you around her daddy.
She gonna get in the middle.
Can you give Calvin a kiss? Can you give me a kiss? Can you give me a kiss? No. Because daddy.
Hey. Oh.
That little girl clearly favors her father because he's the one that's actually around raising and taking care of her. While Remy's out there still thinking that she's going to blow up in hip hop in her damn 40s. It's clear as day. That little girl smacked Remy across the face. That's crazy. Now, again, let's listen. Let's continue listening to this interview, though. So listen to what Remy says. So she gets some situation at home. The little girl's telling her, "I want a new mother. I want a new mother." Remy tells her, "Well, I don't even want kids. I never even wanted you in the first place." The little girl says, "Well, I want a new mother, and I'm going to keep my same father."
Kid, she's like, "I don't care neither. I want a new mom." So I'm like, "Okay, I want a new kid. Matter of fact, I don't want no kids." She's like, "Okay, yeah, and I'm getting a new mom, and I'm gonna keep the same daddy. How about that?"
Damn.
I said, why at 4 do you even know that that's like a shot? Like she knew that was a shot. She was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get a new mom."
No, that's not her trying to take a shot. That's how the little girl actually feels.
Facts.
That's how she actually feels.
Yeah.
She favors her father over you because he's the one that's actually at the house. He's the one that's actually attentive to her. He's the one that's doing everything for her while you're out there still chasing clout.
Yeah, that don't make her look good
Again,
at all for a 4-year-old.
Remy's trying to say Papoose is resentful to her because of her success, when I think the only resentment that's happening in that house is her towards that little girl. Because again, she never wanted that little girl. She didn't.
I saw the pink salt recipe in a 30-second video, and 21 days later, I left my friends speechless because no one could believe I was the same woman. Today, I'm here to teach you how to make the new recipe using salt and 3 other ingredients that together create an effect 93 times more powerful than those.
Right. She's something
And
else.
I'm gonna keep the same daddy.
No,
check this out. So the other night, Mia was having a little disagreement, but the baby was asleep. She woke up. I guess we was talking too loud.
She's like, can y'all stop? She's like, blame your father. She's like, no, it's not daddy. It's daddy, sweet. It's you.
Yep, no, listen, she's gonna all that.
So look at that. Look what Papoose says. There was another situation where the baby got upset, and Remy is telling her, well, blame your father. Blame your father. Imagine what she's saying now. Now that all of this is out to the public.
Yes.
And she's completely trying to degrade this man on the internet. Imagine what she's telling that little girl now when they're at home, right? But she's saying, well, blame your father. He's like, no. She's like, no, it's not daddy's fault. No. She loves her father. Why would you go on the internet to try to destroy that? Why would you go out of your way to try to downplay that and belittle that? This is terrible, man.
That smoke she pushed you through, the little girl won't give her all the smoke that she pushed you through. Watch.
I couldn't believe she said that.
Because she didn't.
I don't think it's funny at all.
She mommy being a bully in the house.
It was so crazy. I was scared for my daughter. I didn't even laugh. I was in the room though. I was red.
Yeah, she paid for that shit the next day. Can I get a snack? No. She's sweet fucking father.
She put her daughter in the box now.
So look at that. Clearly, Papoose is the caring, nurturing parent for that little girl. She's the one. She favors him. This is crazy, man. I couldn't believe when I saw this segment.
I just say Papoose
on this interview.
Any of that,
and it's just wild how Remy's trying to,
but you never know
make
what
us
he was
believe
thinking
that this is not the case. That Papoose is this absent father who doesn't care about his child, doesn't care about his daughter, doesn't care about his family. When it's the complete and total opposite. Let's go back to what she said real quick.
I don't just pick her up once a month, if that, and then run to social media and post it to make it seem like I'm the parent of the year.
If that was the case, why was Papoose still working to try to be in the house to raise his family, even while y'all were going through marital issues? Because he wanted the little girl to grow up in a two-parent household, when in reality, it was just him. Because again, you was the one out there going to your little secret apartment with the easy to knock out captain, doing God knows what. You were the one that was out, right, on Christmas, under a Christmas tree with Easy the damn Muslim, rather than being with your family. Let's go here. Let's go here real quick. Right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at Remy. Remy, on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, underneath a pagan Christmas tree with a damn Muslim. And Papoose is the one that posted this. And this was just a response months ago when Remy was the one on the internet dragging him all over Instagram. Because she's crashed out multiple times regarding this situation. And again, she was upset because she found out that Papoose was moving on with Clarissa Shields. Papoose says, well, I was at home with my daughter last Christmas. This is where Remy Ma was. While I was at home with my daughter last Christmas, this is where Remy Ma was. With this weak-ass dude.
Wow.
Rather than attending to her family, rather than creating memories for their daughter, this is where she was. With this weak-ass dude who could barely even knock out 25 push-ups.
Let's go. Some jail push-ups, man.
This nigga pops up.
Some burnouts.
I thought he was in the building. This nigga popped up from the sky with the cat.
Look at these weak-ass push-ups, man. Why is your back arched like that? Nigga, do you got scoliosis? Your back should be straight, your arms should be to your side, and your chest should be touching the ground with each rep. His elbows are all flared out. He's not contracting his muscles correctly, and he's arching his back. You're humping the ground. Somebody in the chat last night said these aren't push-ups, these are puss-ups. These are puss-ups.
While they're fighting each other, Josh Gottheimer is fighting for you against utility companies ripping you off, out-of-control taxes.
Push-ups. Them burnouts, bro. Them burnouts, bro. Them jail push-ups.
Look at that. He's already struggling. Already struggling.
That's 25. They clown.
Nigga, those are the you're doing yoga. That looks more like yoga than actual push-ups. It looked like you were doing the downward laying dog. Those weren't damn push-ups. Why is your back arched like this? Your back should be straight. All right? In order to progress the push-up, you should be able to like put weighted plates on the back. Also, once like the push-ups become too easy, you start putting weighted plates on your back. You're not even able to do that with this form because his back is all arched like that. Remy, this is the person that you chose to disrespect your family for, to disrespect your husband for. Absolutely insane, man. But it is what it is. It is adept, HNIC, battle rap and invested, man. The playbook of a scorned woman. They will attack you. They will say you're a bad father. They'll say you were a terrible partner.
Yeah.
Again, Remy was trying to run out there and say that Papoose was gay.
Mm-hmm.
All the playbook of a scorned woman trying to degrade her husband on the internet. Remember, she said, Papoose, one more thing. Since you want to put out lies for the media, can I let them know how you like your booty played with while your legs are behind your head? Mind you, Remy is saying whatever she can to tarnish this man's image.
Yep.
She admitted it.
Like
she said because he cares about his public image, she's going to go online to destroy that.
Just like Brianna.
But it is what it is. I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Peace.
Just like Brianna, y'all. If this girl don't have some ways like her, Wow. Wow. That's something else, y'all. That's all I have for today, y'all. And I'm going to look for this other one that I have. I got to find it. I have to look for it. So I definitely will look for it tonight. If I find it tonight, I will definitely play it tomorrow. But I know yesterday, Carissa Shields, she did go live on Instagram and she was telling everybody that who was going to be at her fight. Oh, Lord, she got a lot of people. She said 9,000 people going to be at her fight, and it could be more. But she was naming the professional people that's coming there to her fight, to watch her fight. I think it's June the 26th, something like that. And her tickets is very expensive. So a lot of people's purchasing her tickets now because they are very, very expensive tickets. Yeah. But she was naming the people that was going to be there at her fight. So thank y'all for timing in. I appreciate you guys, everyone that timed in, and thank y'all, everyone that gave me a coffee. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. I hope everyone have a good day. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay prayed up. And let me tell you, be safe out here in these YouTube streets. Please, baby, because, baby, it seems like it's fire. Seems like it's fire. And thank you so much, Brittany, Joanne, for my moms that came through, Auntie Lynn. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. So, I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace and love.